Hi peeps. Morning. Finn's just gone for a nap, so I'm just trying to get this angle right. So I thought I'd just come and have a chat about weekend. As you can see, I'm practicing my vintage hair because this one has got, I don't know if you call these all victory rolls, so it's got three because it's got one at the front and you can see the clips a little bit. I've got to get better at doing it. One here and one here, and then I did put it on a side pony, and then this is the other red scrunchy thing I've just popped on the side because I thought it just makes it a little bit bulky on the side, because my first one I got was a lighter red, because when this fades it goes more like a blondie gingery colour, but because I've recently just dyed it, it's more of a brighter red which matches this one, because I've got two reds. I've got this red and the lighter red, which is good because, as you all know, if you have red hair it fades really quickly, so this is good for that. So I'll be rocking the vintage look a bit more, and I quite like this little top I've got on before I tell you about weekend, because I've had this for years and it's just a little crop jacket, but I just think it's quite cute. And this little red top, normally I don't like red on me, it says me with red nails and red top, but I quite do now, but I still can't get used to doing a red lip because I just don't think there's one that suits me. I probably will find one with whatever tone that I need. I'll have to keep trying, but this is a bit like a peplum top sort of thing. It's like a little, it's very cute. I've ordered myself for Christmas, I'm going to put it away when I get it, a little cropped buttoned up cardi in a, I think it's like a pink. I've got quite a couple. I am after like a rockabilly one with things on, but I can't afford one yet because they're a little bit dearer. What else did I order? So there was a top. Because the jeans I've got on at the minute, you can't really tell, and I can't show you because you can't really tell, the black high-waisted jeans, skinny ones. I've ordered a few nail bits, so that'll be for when I do the nail salon. I've ordered a few nail bits maybe for a Christmas design, even though this was my weekend Christmas design. But I think I'm going to be doing like a nude and a pink one because I want to go pinky. But yeah, I'm still rocking my red. Sure there's, that's eBay now. Sure there's something. Vintage. Oh, I know what I've ordered. Vintage Doll Laura, if you're watching, because I do follow her and a few other vintage people. She's got gorgeous hairstyles, so I'm trying to learn off her and some others how to do the hair, because I used to do it a bit ago, but I got out of it. That's what I've ordered. A teasing comb. I did have a little pink one. It's like a skinny one like this with a point on the end so you can section your hair off. And I had one ages ago and I snapped it and I loved it because it was pink as well. And I won't have a black one, I have to have a pink one. So I've ordered one. So that should be coming soon, because I use a comb to tease, but it doesn't do it properly in my hair. I need a little teasing brush, and then you can use the brush to smooth it out when you know, smoothing your sides out. So I've ordered that, and I ordered with them. I found some square hair chiffon hair scarves, because you need the hair ones, not the neck ones, because you need them big enough to pull out. Because I would like to try a few designs with the you know, the hair scarves in. And there was something vintage going on when I went out on Saturday. So on Saturday night, well, let's roll back to Friday when I was supposed to be going on a date with the guy from Tinder. So anyway, got talking to the guy, blah, blah, told you a bit about it. I was supposed to be going for a date on Friday. He was in London. I did believe it, but now I'm like, I had a feeling on Friday that it wasn't going to happen. Not like happen because he didn't want to see me. I just had this feeling like, because he told me he was going to London, he was going to get stuck in London. It was on a Friday. Meetings can overrun, and that's what he said. But I just had this funny feeling it wasn't going to happen and I wasn't going to meet him. So he said he was really sorry and he was going to ring me ASAP to make another date. And I said, well, we could have met up over the weekend for a coffee. But he didn't ring me. He didn't get in contact. And I'm sure when I'd had a bit of a drink on Saturday night, I think I texted him and said, because I'd had a drink, you know, you should have just said if you didn't want to meet up. And then I think I deleted his phone number. And that's why I haven't heard from him. But I haven't heard from him anyway. So to me, I think it was a load of bull, you know what. So I'm getting quite naffed off with Tinder at the minute, because I got talking to someone else who think he was American or something, and someone else just before actually. But I'm just like, the more and more I talk to people on it, and the more and more things just don't flow, or there's like people go on there, but they don't want to talk, and it's like I'm getting a bit. I am getting a bit fed up with it now. I just don't. It's not. I keep saying it's not for me, but it's just rubbish. So I don't know. I keep trying, but anyway. So that didn't happen on Saturday. So anyway, I was looking forward to Saturday. I never know, might meet somebody out. But I think it'd be in the new year, like someone has once said. So I've got a date actually. I might have a date lined up in January. I've got to wait till January. It's a bit strange, but we'll see. So anyway, my mum was over cleaning and doing a thing, getting on my nerves as usual. But we went out with my sister, and we had to pick a friend up who lives down the road from me. And she said she was feeling a bit dodgy. So we first went to, obviously, Manchester. We went to Revolution de Cuba, is that right? In there, met everybody else in there, and then a friend we just got down there, and she was like, oh my God, I'm really not feeling well. And then she disappeared, and I thought, oh, she's gone to the toilet. She ended up being sick, so she went home, and she went home quite quickly, because I said, maybe if you sit down, have a water, and just leave it for an hour and just see, because the worst thing is if you get home, when you start feeling okay, like when you're ill and you go to the doctor, as soon as you get to the doctor, you feel okay again. But she went, no, I'm really not feeling well, I was really sick. So she went home. There was a couple of us who had dropped off through sickness and things, so there was still a few of us left. Then after that we went down the road, literally 10 steps down the road or something, to a place that used to be Brannigan's, and now it's turned into, and I've not been in it before, Albert Schloss. Oh my God, it was so good. You went in, it was massive, because it was a massive Brannigan's. Was that the Brannigan's that was haunted? It might have been. And it had a fireplace when you walked in, and we'd booked a table anyway because it was Christmas do, so we were on a little seaty thing at the back. But what was good about it is that the bar's in the middle, so you can get round from all sides, and it's not like, you're all pushing past everyone to get, because it's around all sides. And it was heaving, it was really busy. So we sat down and it was like table service, but we didn't go on table service, and some girls were like, oh, why go to the bar when we've got table service? But me and my sister were like, and a couple of others was like, look, I'm not being funny. I said, I've done this before, been on nights out where someone's getting more expensive drinks than me, and then they've got piddled at the end of the night, meaning drunk, and I've ended up paying more because someone's forgot what they were drinking, and I've ended up paying more when I didn't drink that much because I'm not a big drinker. And I went, I'm not doing it. I'm a single mum. I have to watch my pennies. I'm not doing it. I'd rather go to the bar. And the thing was, we got served quicker at the bar than bar serviced me, because me and my sister, we went to the bar, and a couple of us went to the bar, and the others stuck to the itemised bill at the end of the night. But it wasn't a separate bill, obviously. It come together. You had to work out what you had. Imagine being drunk trying to work out what drink you had. So no, I'd just rather stick to pay, and I know I've paid at the time, if you get what I mean. But that's just the way I am. So anyway, yeah, we were having a bit of a look around and all that. I was on my wine, large rosé, and quite a few people I like the look of were with someone, so that wasn't no good. There was a couple of older gentlemen looking at me. I don't know if it's because I looked a bit retro, I don't know. There was a live band in there, they were brilliant. Music was great. And then there was this guy stood, because my sister was going, you need to walk around and see if you can spot anyone. I was like, I'm walking around, I can't see anybody. There's lots of beardy men, lots of Viking looking people, but some are with partners and some, I don't know. I'm a bit shy like that. So anyway, there was a guy stood there, and my sister knows the sort of type I like. She went, there's a bear man over there, because she kept going, there's a bear man over there, there's a bear, because it's either a bear man or a Viking. And she was like, him there, and I was like, oh yeah, he looks all right. She went, come on, let's follow him. So we got behind him, we were walking behind him. He probably thought, oh my God, what a pair of nutters. And he turned round, and we were like stopped when he stopped, and we were like, and then we carried on walking, because my sister said, we'll find out where he's standing, and then we can sort of stand around that area. So we stopped, and we didn't know what to do, so the toilets was on the way. So I said, well, pretend we're going to the toilets. So I brushed past him, He sort of looked and I thought, no. So we pretended to go to the toilets, came back again, you know, was trying to walk past looking, because I'm shy, I won't go up to it. And I wasn't that drunk at that point, so I wouldn't have said anything. But I thought, if he's seen me and he likes to look at me, he might wonder where I've gone maybe. But no. So anyway, further on in the night, I was looking around, but then I just got too busy with dancing and having a laugh and that. And then there was a gang of lads sat next to us, young lads, and everyone was like, oh my God, I can't believe it, this generation. They were all sat there on the phone. They weren't looking at what anyone else was doing. They weren't even talking to each other. They were all out together on a work to do or whatever. So my friend went past, my sister's friend, and she's like, she just started doing the crab going past them, you know, going like that, just to see if they'd get a reaction. And we were like, oh my God, back on the phones. Then someone else did something else. I got dared to do the elevator, you know, where you walk past and you go, so I had to pretend to be an elevator. But no, they weren't bothered. So we were just messing about. Then we had loads of Christmas hats and that, so we were like dancing away to that. And then my sister's friend went and sat on the side seat and jumped up so everybody could see, and she was just like, she was like this with a Santa mask on, like raving Santa, and we were just laughing at her. And then the burlesque dancers came on, so obviously I went off on my own, because we're like, if you like Dita Fonte's and blah blah. So I just said to my sister, see ya. So I went and stood near the stage, like, and my sister was like, I can't believe it. He said they're like curvy, aren't they? And they get the boobs out and everything, you know, with the titty tassels on. I went, yes, that's what burlesque is, Nicole. You've got to have a bit of a, you know, woman's body on you to do burlesque. So, because my sister's only tiny. So I really enjoyed that. But what I did was I was a bit sneaky. I couldn't see properly, so I went round another way to get nearer to the stage to have a look. I had to walk past the guy that we were following. So I kept sort of looking at him and then walking past. And then, I can't remember if, there was a couple of daft things that happened and we were having a laugh, and it was a really, really good night. But I didn't see anybody in there or anything. I was just like, oh. And I think we came out at 2 o'clock, I think it was. So anyway, this was really weird. Came out at 2 o'clock, and as we went to try and get a taxi, there was one guy stood on his own on the other side of the road trying to get a taxi. Guess who it was? It was the guy inside that I've been following. So because I'd had a drink, I was more drunker than I ran up to him, hi, and he was like, hi, I had a bit of an accent. I went, are you single? And he went, yeah, why? And I said, oh, I didn't know what to say, I'm such an idiot. I went, I've just been trying to attract your attention in there. And I said, but you didn't notice. He went, I did notice you. I went, oh, I said, I tried to brush past you, but he went, you didn't brush past me hard enough, and you didn't try to attract my attention that much. I went, oh, okay. So he was getting in the taxi, so I just went, do you want my number? And he went, yeah, I'll take your number. So I told him my name and I shouted back to him and said, what's your name? And he went, Luke. And I went, oh, okay, because that was the name of my ex. I was like, I said, oh, you've got an accent. I said, where are you from? He said, Australia. So I was like, I thought, you won't text me. Anyway, I got a text when I got in saying hi and that, and he texted me yesterday, so I might see if he texts me today. He's a little bit younger. I think he said he was 38, but we'll see. I don't know. He's living over here, actually. I think he said he came over last June, and he's living in Didsbury, which is not too far from me. But we'll see. We will see. So I just found that quite funny, because I did speak to him in the end, but in the end, I gave up looking, because like they say, it doesn't happen when you're looking. I just enjoyed the night. And I really, really enjoyed that place. I'd like to go back because, like I said, the live music was brilliant. The burlesque girls, because there was quite a few of them, were great. There was one with red hair, long red hair. One with dark hair, you know, short bobbed and that. But I love burlesque or anything like that. So I need to find, if anyone knows, because I'm rubbish. I live right near Manchester, in Stockport. It's right near Manchester, I just say Manchester. And I'm really bad with Manchester, like, I know where certain things are, but I take no notice of what road it's on or anything. Does anybody know in Manchester, or they've been up that way, or Vintage Dollar, I don't know, did they do any of them retro bars? I know they do stuff, but that have live bands on and burlesque and all that, because that was brilliant. And I want to go to more stuff like that, because if I go to more things like that, I'm going to meet maybe the sort of guy that I'd like to obviously go out with who likes stuff like that as well. Because that's what I liked about the guy I was supposed to meet on Friday. He said he liked that sort of, you know, 1940s, 50s sort of thing. And there was a guy I was talking to yesterday, said I think he said he liked jazz and stuff like that. I don't know, just different, you know, sort of retro-y stuff. And I thought, oh, if I hang around in the right places, then I might meet the right sort of person. Obviously, I don't go out that much, and the places I go are not the places that I want to, you know what I mean? If I hang out in the places that I like with that sort of stuff, I'm probably most likely going to meet somebody who's into that stuff, obviously, if they're there. So I didn't do my vintage hair. I could have done this actually, but I was in that much of a rush. I had to do my sister's nails, and I was just in a rush, and I knew that I've been faffing around with that this morning to get it look right. So I didn't want to be rushing. So I thought it's sort of, I had it down, but it was flatter at the front, but I still had my curls in. Oh, that was it, because a young lad who was in there, walked past, and because I had this silk peachy sort of, what I had on looked a bit retro because I had like a silky sort of cami top, and did I have my little black shrug on? I can't remember. Yeah. My makeup anyway, because I always have winged eyeliner on, but I've gone a bit thicker this time down to there because I normally start there, but I'm not liking that look at the minute. So, yeah, we're walking around and this young lad goes, whoa, ooh, like that, and I thought, bloody hell, I've not seen a woman before, you know, because he was only younger. But my sister said, they probably thought you were off the bloody burlesque because that's what you looked like, you know, with your red hair, because your hair's a lot redder. And I'm liking it, guys. So, and I'm really liking my nails. So you can see how they sparkle more when they're under different lights, when they're under these lights. But I kept thinking, oh, what I do nude. I do like a red with my hair, but I'm probably going to do a pinky nude Christmas one, which sounds a bit weird, but I'm going to try a design and show you. So, yes, I did have a good night. I didn't get too drunk, even though I wouldn't say I had a hangover in the morning. I was just tired. And I just basically sat on the couch all day because I didn't have Finn, and my mum was just tidying up as usual. Tidying up but making a mess because she's putting everything out for me to put away. But yeah. So, yeah, I had a really good night, and sort of got the balls up to talk to that guy, and he has texted me, so I'll see if I hear from him this week, but I'm not really that bothered, do you know what I mean? It's just whatever. I've just got to learn that, you know, it'll happen when it happens, and I just had to enjoy my night that night. Obviously it wasn't about that, but like I said, I'm just annoyed with people at the minute, men, with all the, I just don't see the point in, what's the point in telling someone you're going to meet them if you've got no intention of meeting them? That's the only problem I've got. I wouldn't tell someone I was going to meet them if I really didn't. And to tell the truth, I've just got this funny feeling he was married. He said he was married, he was getting divorced, but he'd been split for I don't know how long. So I just think, and then someone told me that apparently online dating, there's a majority of it, most of it, it's a high percentage of most people are cheating and stuff on there. So I thought, oh, you know, some people are just lucky to find people. I think maybe when it first came out, but I think now it's so easy for people to, I just think that it's easy for people to cheat and not be genuine on there because, you know, you can just lie and say all sorts on there and chat to women. Even sometimes I think people go on there, and I'm not just saying men, women as well, but you know, where they might be in a relationship, married or what, and they're not going to cheat, but I still see it as cheating. I'm quite old-fashioned. I'd still see it as cheating, where they just want to get talking to women just to feed their ego. Not to go and meet anyone, not to do anything. I mean, they might send texts and that, them sort of texts, but, you know, more to feed their ego, because some women and men are like that. But I still see that as cheating. If you're talking to somebody else and it's behind your partner's back and they don't know about it, it's cheating at the end of the day. And I'm not like that. I'm genuine, loyal. I want someone to be genuine and loyal with me. Otherwise, I don't know why people get in relationships. Well, you might as well just be single if that's what you want to do. So I genuinely don't know why that guy did that and then was like, oh, I'm going to ring you ASAP as soon as I get out at 5. Well, you didn't. So why say that as well? Just say, I'd rather him just said, look, it's too far, or, you know, I don't think blah, blah, blah. You know, sorry, it's been nice talking to you, blah, blah, blah. Not carry on lying. That's what I don't like. I don't like liars anyway. Been out of enough liars. Don't need a liar in my life. So, yeah, so I had a good weekend. It was good, and I'll be definitely going back to that bar because I liked it. It was big. You know, it's probably, if they had a live band on there, burlesque, I'd definitely go there, or even for a date. it's not like a cosy bar if you're being cosy, but it was great. I really enjoyed it. So the Albert Schloss, it was called, the Albert Schloss. So yeah, and I'm hoping to get some flowers for my hair, because if you like vintage stuff and you don't follow Vintage Doll Laura, go and check her channel out, because she does lovely hairstyles and she has all flowers in the front and things, and she shows you how to do your hair and shows you, I think she does monthly favourites of, you know, Lindy Bop dresses and, you know, all the retro sort of stuff. And I'm gutted because this morning I put this dress on. I'm going to pause you and go and get it. Oh, I'm so annoyed. So I got annoyed because I was going to wear this morning. Because like I said, I lost a bit of weight and I got into this dress because it was just a tiny bit tight on me, but it's not. And it's really nice. I don't know what colour it's coming across. It's like a bit of a grey blue with these flowers on. And there's mustard in it. I just think it's really cute. I call them like tea dress sort of things, but I like these sort of things with tights. And I thought, well, I can still wear them in winter because you just put thick tights on. And it has a zip at the side, so I put it on. You know, sometimes it's hard to pull the zip up right up because it sort of gets jammed a bit. Well, it got jammed because it does fit me, but now it's totally got jammed. And I think I'm going to have to send it in and get a new zip for it because I can't even pull it up or down now. So I'm going to have to try and, oh, I can dislodge it, but I can't pull it down. Oh, I can. Oh, I might have done it. Oh no. No. I think I'm going to have to... There's a lady only down the road who does, you know, stuff, so I think I'm going to have to get a new zip in it. But I got it off eBay a couple of months ago and I really like it. It's really cute. It's got a little bow here. So I've got that. And then I think I've shown you these before, because this still got the tags on it because, like I said, I lost a bit of weight I can get into. I should have worn this on Saturday night actually, but I didn't. This one I got from, it says Pinky. I think it was from TK Maxx ages ago. And it's like this. So it's got a cut out on the front, so it would be the cut out would be here. Red roses on. And then on the back it's got a zip and a cut out here, and I don't know if you can see here, and that's a really cute one, so I'll have to get wearing that. Maybe I could wear that at Christmas because it's got red in it. And then I've had this black one for ages. This one is quite nice, like a tea dressy one. I know it's not like a Lindy Bop style thing, but I do like these as well. Then I got this ages ago, which is really nice, and this was, I'm sure I got this for a couple of quid off eBay, but it is that sort of like, I don't know if you can tell, like, because it's black, it's a sweetheart. Oh, I can't tell. Let me see if I can take this off and put this over the top and show you. If you can see the neckline, I don't know. Hang on a minute. My bra strap showing. It's one of those, you know, that obviously it looks stupid with this there, you know, sweetheart, and it is like a corset one. Maybe it looks like it doesn't fit, but it does when I've not got another top underneath, and that's really nice when it's on. And what else have I got? So let me push this over the room. And then I've got, I haven't actually tried these on together, I don't know if they fit. I've got this Lindy Bop skirt, I think it was Topshop, but I think I got it off eBay ages ago. And it's only like that much tighter, so I'm waiting. But it's like, I don't know what colour it's coming across, it needs ironing. It's like a salmony colour, you know, full pleated skirt with lighter pockets inside, but it has got pockets in the side which I quite like. And I am looking at, I don't know if I ordered or I am looking at one, it's in my basket, a black one on eBay. like a full circle skirt. And then I've had this for ages, because I think it was for fancy dress, but obviously if I ever go anywhere and I'm wearing a full circle skirt, I have got one of these. Oh, I love these. You know, the underskirts. So I think it was going as dressed as Madonna, you know, when she used to wear, was it the 80s or whatever, the 80s and 90s, when she had, you know, the sort of underskirt thingies on, net ones. So I've got them. So I've always had a few bits anyway. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for my headscarves to come. See how I go with them. And I did see, I think it was a nice little flower clip and it was an orchid. I think that's in my basket I always have loads of stuff in my basket on eBay, and then when I can afford them, I'll get them. But I have treated myself to a couple of things for Christmas to put away for myself. And I've ordered a few naily bits, new naily bits. Some glitters or something. Yeah, and then hopefully I can come and show you my design for my Christmas pinky design I think I'm doing. So yeah, so you never know. I think it's going to be in the new year when I meet a man. Obviously we've not got long left, but I think that's when it'll be. So don't know what you think of my vintage hair. I quite like it, I think it's cute. I'm going out like this after because I've got to go. Finn's just gone for a nap, but his nana's taken us food shopping after. So I'll be going looking a bit glam. I should have put my bigger earrings in today. Oh, there will be some earrings coming that I'll be showing you that I might be selling as well, because yes, but I'll show you that later. Bye!